Hey everybody, happy Sunday, St. Patty's Day. I don't really celebrate, don't really need to do that. But if you need to, get your green beer, get all of the stuff that you got to do for St. Patty's Day. Make it a blowout party if you need. Springtime, we got our tomato plants in. I did not do that, I'm just the consumer. But much appreciated for the person who does this. We love that. So we get our garden going. Today I wanted to talk about staying on your own timeline based on a few variables, particularly are your basic necessities being met? And that will dictate where the energy goes, what you put your time into, etc., etc. So I wrote this down, a couple things. Staying on your timeline. Don't get caught up with advice from people telling you to be happy or how to be happy if your basic needs are not met. Align with your current vibration, etc. This is based off what makes sense to you and if it appears reasonable. We got the birds going. Man, it's a nice day today. It's awfully hard in this day and age. We got all these people talking about spirit. We got the spiritual bug to the degree that there's spoofs about it. And everybody's kind of bringing this bandwidth of their experience, and you know, some more than others. Some are trying to beat the drum a little bit too hard. You know, some are demanding that you get on their wagon for whatever reason that's inauthentic. Some are just putting things out there, and it's up to you to kind of interpret, just like me, to interpret how this all is. Well, one thing I do know, if you're hungry, or you don't have a safe place to sleep at night, or you don't have clothes or a roof over your head, or some sort of sense of self, some sort of social construct of purpose and intent, and you know, a tribe of people that can help you, and vice versa. If you don't have all these things, air to breathe, kind of a big deal, how the hell are you going to find joy in your life and experience and observe the magic of your existence? Can't do it. Can't do it. So it's easy for people to come out and say, yeah, well, you got to have joy and experience and have peace and presence and all the things. Well, yeah, that's easy for you to say, homie. I don't get enough food. I don't get enough food at night. If you're hungry, for example, and you're listening to people, you're entertaining people telling you about how to have joy in your life, I think you're on the wrong timeline. That's just my opinion. The timeline, it may make more sense to learn how to obtain some of these basic necessities so you can have that clarity. You're not bound up by hunger or thirst, or a safe place to sleep at night. Stay on your timeline. Basic necessities. It's not just what, for me, it's not just what I thought. So for me, it's water, food, air, shelter, sleep, good sleep, connection of self, connection to others, purpose and passions, to check that creative, expressive box. So in order to have your health, you need these. Low stress. I'm fortunate enough to live every day inspired to some level because the basic needs are met. I'm able to watch my own life unfold in the present moment because I'm not worried about where I'm going to sleep at night. I'm not worried about where my next meal comes from, fortunately. So there's a lot of gratitude and thankfulness for that. Hopefully the people in this world that are trying to do big things, global levels, are using their money for good. I don't have a passion to try to make billions of dollars. Obviously, I'm not even caring if anybody subscribes to this channel. I mean, I do. That's not totally true. I do a little bit. We all want to be loved. But beyond that, whatever. There's no value to it monetarily for me. Thankfully, I can have that approach. But I hope that the people that do strive to make big money do it for the right, do it for the reasons to give back. Make the soil whole again because it's so depleted. Provide clean drinking water. All of the things that we need for basic necessities. That's what I wanted to say today about timelines and how it's connected to your basic necessities. If your timeline is, hey, my basic necessities are met, I want to go to this classroom of life because I feel like I can concentrate and I have a good foundation to learn something, do it. But don't walk into the classroom of life with whatever topic if you don't know where you're going to sleep that night. It seems a little erratic to me. I don't understand that. So we shouldn't beat ourselves up over, well, geez, everybody's living this way or that way. And the journey begins where you're at with the priorities of what you need to do to sustain the mind, body, and spirit. And they're all intertwined, of course. But yeah, and for me, it's, somebody asked me how I'm doing. My basic necessities are met. I have my health, and my loved ones are relatively healthy. I'm good. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what the baseline for me is. So anyway, just wanted to pass that along. I got another idea kicking around about how important it is in life to have buy-in with something, and I may put that up today. I don't really know. I got putting together a beehive today, which pumped up about that. Gonna have a beekeeper on the premises, whatever. So anyway, we got our tomatoes going in. That goes into a nice sauce for pasta, and yeah, hope everybody's living it, having a good Sunday. Check you next time.